It was time for Mrs. Sandler's monthly haircut. She gently sat in a luxurious chair as the assistant started washing her hair. The water gently washed over the back of her head as the assistant lathered the shampoo in circular motions. It was quite a stressful time for Mrs. Sandler. Her daughter was getting married in a few weeks, and she was unsure of who was going to do her daughter's hair for the wedding. Once Mrs. Sandler's hair had been washed, she sat quietly and patiently, pondering what to do about her daughter's wedding. Just then, Mrs. Sandler saw a digital sign that had been installed by ET Digital. It had all sorts of interesting promotions, tips on how to look after your hair. Mrs. Sandler was watching the screen enthralled and mesmerized. There, on the last slide, was something that Mrs. Sandler needed. The hairdresser was offering to travel to the bride's house to create a wonderful hairstyle for the wedding. This Mrs. Sandler didn't know about. If it wasn't for the digital sign installed and managed by ET Digital, the opportunity would have been missed, and Mrs. Sandler would have to go to another hairdresser somewhere else. Once Mrs. Sandler's hair was completed, she booked to have the special wedding service for her daughter. Feeling happy and looking great, Mrs. Sandler was smiling all the way to the car. The hairdresser was also feeling great because he had secured an awesome job and was very happy with his new investment, a digital sign from ET Digital.